Welcome to The Artistic Vision, a podcast on theology and the arts. And we have a big announcement today, which is that we are going to be partnering with Creo Arts for the foreseeable future. We haven't figured out the language. Sponsored by, a podcast of, something like that, Creo Arts. And Creo Arts is this community founded by Winfield Bevins, who you probably recognize. He's our only two-time guest. And he's just been a friend in ministry and in the arts. And I think it was fitting as we were kind of discussing, how do we make this thing happen, that even when Helene happened here and we were thinking about names of who we could talk to, Winfield's name came up. And he's just been like a longtime supporter, and we've been a supporter of him. So it just seemed fitting that we combine our efforts in this theology and the arts space to make this thing happen.
Yeah. Similar mission, right? Our desire is to see artists or even just Christians use their creative ability to the fullest, and to be able to provide content that really equips and encourages you all, and very much in line with Creo's mission. And so, it was just like, well, why not work together and trying to accomplish this together if we're going to keep this podcast going. Also, they have a collection of artists at Creo, and so we'll be highlighting some artists that they're supporting, stuff like that. So we want to make sure that we're not just providing good educational content, but kind of live on the ground inspiration, how this stuff is being lived out. And so it gives us sort of access to this collection of artists that are sort of living dispersed, but also sort of in community.
Yeah. And Winfield talked about that idea of a quiet renaissance going on in the church world, about from patrons supporting artists to the great work that kind of on the ground artists are doing, and then just those kind of fans of beauty in the world and wanting more of it. It seems like there is this quiet or underground or hidden movements of theology and the arts that let's do this together. And Winfield and Creo sponsored us for the studio space that's going to be opening here in Asheville this summer, supporting artists affected by Helene. And so, they've been just a great supporter, and we want to push people their way and showcase what they're doing with grants that they're giving out to practicing artists doing cool things in the world, whether that be songwriting or visual arts or poetry. And so, this partnership, I hope, is generative and fruitful, and we're pointing people their way, and we're showcasing what they're doing, as well as equipping with kind of these theological takes on creating and beauty and what beauty does in the world. We hope it really equips you to see this name for God, which is beauty. And if beauty is a name for God, then how can we find God in that beauty and on the ground in the world? And that's what they're really trying to showcase.
Yeah, we're really looking forward to it, and I'm really excited about the guests that we already have lined up. Man, there's some really exciting things. I almost can't wait to get it out there. You just want to kind of so please stay tuned, because I think that you're going to really enjoy the content, and also I think benefit practically from the guests that we're going to be showcasing.
Yeah. So we're going to put Creo's link in the show notes here. Give them a follow. They're on social media and website and all those things. So follow along. We got some great guests lined up. Thanks for listening, and see you soon.